Surprise! Hello everyone, it is me, Nova Scorvius. It's been a while. I feel like I say that a lot every time I do one of these videos, but genuinely, I don't know when the last time I uploaded was. I don't think it was my Metroid Prime 4 reaction. I think it was some time after that. But yeah, regardless. I said I would do a review of Transformers 1, and yet I didn't, nor did I talk about the film afterwards or anything of that, despite my intention to do all of that. Life just kind of got in the way. I've been busy with college at the moment. I've been busy doing up the house as well. This furniture is brand new. There's a load of stuff that's just been going on in my life, a lot of kind of important stuff to involving me clearing my head and essentially getting my life back on track. Also, I'm wearing a splint because I fractured 2 bones in my wrist last week. We had ice here. I slipped on a specific patch of it, and yeah, it's very sore. I get to take the sling off at night, so that's not too bad. But yeah, I'm almost kind of. It feels weird talking to the camera again after so long. It's been 5 months, if not longer, since I last uploaded a video, so it feels weird doing this again. But as I've said in previous update videos, continuing with YouTube and making videos is something I enjoy, and I really enjoy doing it, and I want to keep doing it. It's just I've been taking things more at my own pace and how I've been feeling, and also as well, things have been taking priority in my life. But considering it's 2025, it's the start of a new year, it felt like now was the best time to do another update video of sorts, I suppose, even though it seems like that's all I'm doing these days. I'd initially intended to do this video right around New Year's, but I kept putting it off, I'm afraid. But regardless, yeah, it's 2025. It's interesting saying this now, but as we know, and as anyone that's watched my channel will most certainly know, this is the year. 2025 is the year Metroid Prime 4 Beyond releases. You know, every time I've said that in previous videos in the past, it's always been like, oh, we hope it releases this year, or we hope we get news this year. But we had a trailer last year. We know for a fact it's coming this year. We'll hear about it at any point now. So that's a very surreal feeling. Nintendo are about to show off their next console any day now. I've always kind of leant more toward it happening in March, but maybe it happens this month or February, we'll see. Either way, I'll have to cover that, because you know, once that gets announced, Metroid news is inevitably going to pop up. My passion and everything is still there for Transformers. I should be covering all the crazy news, bad news admittedly, that's been happening the last couple of months. It's been a rough time for the fandom, and just a load of other stuff going on. But I guess I've just kind of fallen out of the loop of things. And you know, thinking about it right before I hit play on this video, I said before that I would continue the channel until, you know, Metroid Prime 4 comes out, because that's so entwined with who I am online at this point. You know, I've been doing YouTube 11 years and 6 months at this point, and this game I've been talking about again and again. So it does seem fitting that when that releases and when this chapter comes to an end, I'll keep going with YouTube, I think, but in my head right now, I feel like it'll be a rebranding of sorts. I feel like my content, not so much my content will change, what I talk about will change. I think that'll mark a turning point for me. And I've said that before, but I just kind of want to reiterate it again. Not just so you guys know, but also as kind of like a reminder to myself. Just so that I know to keep thinking in my mind about what do I do going forwards with YouTube. And so that's kind of where I'm at. Obviously, Metroid could be releasing at the end of the year. We've no idea. That's not really important at the moment, but that's kind of what I've always envisioned. So as things are, the current run of the channel, I might get to see through to the end of the year. And of course, if all goes well, in September, I hope to be starting in another college for a 4-year course, again, in acting. So I'll probably be even busier with that. So I don't know what the future holds per se, which is why I'm not making any resolutions or plans or goal setting with the channel. I'm feeling it out as I go. And again, I don't want to be repeating myself all the time, because I think in the last 2 update videos I've done, I've essentially said the same thing. But it's just a reminder that I'm not gone yet. I haven't forgotten about you guys. And the support some of my regular commentators have been showing me. Like, some of you guys, I see the same faces in my comments every time I post something, and that's very heartwarming to see. And you'd nothing but positive comments to say the last time I uploaded something. So I really appreciate you guys for being so compassionate and so supportive and understanding. So we'll kind of get through this rough period together. As I said, sorting out my life at the moment and trying to get things back on track is kind of the priority. Because, like, everything's been up in the air since my mom died. Like, my passion in things, in everything, has just, like, dropped immensely. And, for the first time ever, again, and I'm not saying this for sympathy's sake, I'm just saying this so to give you guys an idea. Like, for the first time ever, I've had to deal with, over the past year and 4 months, with living on my own for the first time, basically, and essentially doing everything myself, and paying bills, and doing up the house. Like, you probably can't even see it on the camera, but these walls have been painted. They would have been yellow the last time you would have seen them. It's a kind of brownish, kind of neutral color now. Yeah, and because obviously when my mum was alive, we always lived together, same house. I never moved out. Before she died, I was thinking about moving out, but that's not a necessity now. But yeah, like, I had her in my life every day. The longest period of time I ever went without her being around is, I think, 2.5 weeks. The only times I wasn't with my mom was when I was either on holiday, seeing relatives who live in France, or staying with other family members who live on the west side of the country. So yeah, the first 2 weeks were difficult, but again, there had been periods of time where I'd spent 2 weeks away. It was 3 weeks after my mom died, and ever since that, it's been a learning process for me to try to figure out how to adapt to that and live on my own by myself, basically. So kind of, all of that has been my priority naturally, and I'm sure you guys understand that as well. So forgive me for the channel kind of taking a back seat and everything, but I've just kind of had to roll with the blows that have been dealt against me. But yeah, this has just been, I guess, a video to wish you all a good New Year's. It's also to remind you that I'm still alive, and yeah, you'll be seeing more of me again in 2025. I can't say when I'll upload again. It depends on my free time, my mood, my mental health, all of that. And I guess technically this as well, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, if you've watched this far, thank you so much for staying with me all along. You guys are wonderful. I'm sure I'll be seeing the same faces in the comment section as usual, and just know I appreciate you guys. I thank you for all your support, and yeah, we'll see how 2025 goes. Yeah. So for now, thank you all for watching, and please subscribe. Nova Scorvius out.